how the end will come about. And again it says, for he must reign until he has put all his enemies under his feet. Now, how is he going to do that? Do we all sit back? Do we all sit in our pews and in our homes, and the preachers sit behind their pulpits and in their nice parsonages and wait for Christ to do it? If that was the case, why the Great Commission? It is not only 5 minutes before 12 for the church in the West, it's 5 seconds before 12, if not later. And still, we sit like deer in the headlights, doing absolutely nothing, patting each other on the shoulder and say, oh, how great it is that Christ did it all for us, which is true. But what now? He did all this wonderful work for us. How are we going to show our gratitude? How are we going to show that our hearts are truly changed? By sitting back and letting this whole world blaspheme the name of Christ? Well, we think, oh, we're so pacifistic and so peaceful and so pious because this bad world is blaspheming the name of Christ and we're doing nothing. Aren't we peacemakers? This is what's wrong with the church in the West. This is what's wrong with the Reformed church in this country. What I just preached to you was the majority opinion of the Reformed. It was the majority opinion of the Puritans. It is the tiny, tiny minority opinion among the Reformed. In fact, I cannot tell you how many times some well-meaning pacifist, pietistic minister has tried to speak sense into me. You have to be humble. You have to be willing to suffer. Well, I'm not unwilling to suffer, but I will suffer fighting. I will not suffer sitting back. I will not tell this world, telling them and granting to them, this is your world. You have every right to own it. The 10 Commandments don't even apply to it. As long as you let me sit in my church, hide out, and I will worship. I will do it silently as not to offend you. That's the Reformed faith in America these days. And we're not even ashamed. We're going after those who call it out. We defrock them. We remove them from the pulpits. We run them out. We destroy them because they do not allow us our peace. Leave us in peace. Isn't that what the demon said? Leave us in peace. That's what they want. But that's the saying of darkness. The light says, let me shine into every corner of this creation for the glory of Christ, no matter what the cost.